It's okay to ask for help in your own way, but it is not okay to be ignorant. It is not about having your own opinion, but spiritual choice needs to be respected. We don't have to agree with it. And sometimes things will happen that will open the way. Other times, it will just be a decision. It is then to further heal and develop with the intentions of the spiritual realm. Barakat Hamazun, the grace after meals. And some will say Psalm 137 because of the destruction of the second Jewish temple. And before that, there were two Israelite temples. And now we have the second Zionist kingdom, you could call it. Al Nahrut Babul Shem Yishbanu Gum Bakinu Bezkurnu At Tsyun Al Arbim Matuka Talinu Kanrutinu Ki Sham Shalunu Shubinu Debrishir Watwalinu Shimcha Shiru Lanu Mashir Tsyun Aik Nashir At Shir Yahweh Al Admat Nakur Ashkutchuk Yerushalayim Tishkuch Yemyeni Tadbuk Lashuni Lachki La Azkurki La Allah At Yerushalayim Al Rash Shemchuti Zakur Yahweh Lani Adum At Yum Yerushalayim Hamrim Aru Ad Hisud Bahbat Bakol Hash Dudah Ashri Shishlam Lakat Gamulak Shukmot Lanu Ashri She Atches When Puts At Alik Al Hasla. So Psalm 137 is by the rivers of Babylon. You know, Babarush is divine gates. There we sat and also wept when we remembered the place set apart. On the willows within we hung our lyres. There our captors requested words of song from us, with our lyres playing joyous music. Sing for us from the place set apart's song. How can we sing the song of God as a verb and noun upon the foreign soil. If I forget you, O city of peace, let my right hand forget its skill. Let my tongue adhere to my palate if I fail to recall you, if I fail to elevate the city of peace above my foremost joy. Remember, God is a verb and noun. For the offspring of Edom, who the day of Jerusalem, for those who say, destroy, destroy to the very foundation. O violated daughter of Babylon, praiseworthy is he who repays you in accordance with the manner that you treated us. Praiseworthy is he who will clutch and dash your infants against the rocks. And is that the one that talks about delighting in the infants cast against the rocks, or is that another one? But see, but Babylon is thought to be a reference to the area where the Khazar kingdom was too. People speak of Babylon and Assyria and stuff and say, well, this was the Ukrainian Russian area too that was being referred to. But of course, Babylon proper wasn't that. But let's not apply this to situations where, the thing about attacking children, I don't know about that one. Psalm 126. Tahlim is the word for a psalm. Shir Hamalut Bashub Yahweh at Shebat Thion Hienu Ketchlamim as Yimla Shachuk Pinu Wal Shunu Ranah as Yamru Bagwim Hagdil Yahweh Lashut Am Al Hagdil Yahweh Lashut Amnu Hiyenu Shemchim Shubah Yahweh at Shabitanu Kapikim Bankab Hazrayim Bad Ma Berna Yaksuru Haluk Yolk Yabka Nasha Mashuk Hazra Ba Yaba Bernah Nasha Amnu. And so Psalm 126, a song of the quality of ascending. When God is a verb and noun, will return the captivity of the shining example. We will be like dreamers. Then our mouth will be filled with laughter, and our tongue with glad song. And then they will declare among the nations, God as a verb and noun has done greatly with these. God as a verb and noun has done greatly with us. For we were gladdened. O God as a verb and noun, return our captivity like springs in the desert. Those who tearfully sow and reap in the glad song. He who bears the measure of seeds walks along weeping, but will return in exultation, a bearer of his sheaves. Now, the origin of the Ashkenazi and Sephardic populations doesn't go along with this. This is referring to what happened before what you could call Judaism. It wasn't called Judaism historically, but Cyrus the Messiah, as he's called in Tanakh, he returned the people from captivity and let them rebuild their temple. Well, I mean, it wasn't just him, but you know what I mean. So the Babylonian thing came to an end. Tachlet Yahweh Idber P Wibrak Kol Basher Shem Kachu Laulam Wad Wanchanu Nabruk Yah Mata Wad Aulam Hallelujah Hudu Lihwa Ki Thub Ki Laulam Chasdu Mi Yimlo Gaburut Yahwa Yishmia Kol Tahlatu. May my mouth declare the praise of God as a verb and noun, and may all the flesh bless his holy name towards the ends. Psalm 145:21. We will bless God as a verb and noun from this time and forever. Look forward to joining with God. Psalm 115:18. Give thanks to God, for he is good, his kindness endures forever. Psalm 118:1. Who can express the mighty acts of God as a verb and noun? Who can declare all his praises? And the Zimun, the invitation. So 3 or more males, 13 or older, take part in a meal. And then there's a leader that invites people in who says, Rabuti Nabruk. Good people, as we bless. And people respond, Yahi Shem Yahweh Mabruk Mata Wad Aulam. Blessed is the name of God as a verb and noun from this time and forever, which is from Psalm 113, verse 2. And then the leader says again, Yahi Shem Yahweh Mabruk Mata Wad Aulam Bershut Mernan were Bunan were Booty Nabruk Alinu Shaklanu Mashlu Baruch Alinu Shaklanu Mashlu Wab Thubu Chianu. And those who have not eaten, Baruch Alinu Wambark Shamu Tamid Laulam Wad Baruch. The leader goes again. Alinu Shaklanu Mashlu Wabthubu Chiyanu Baruch Wabruk Shamu. And so the Alhinu is said if there's 10 or more men that are 13 years old or older. And I would say puberty should be included, but let's look at that. So blessed to be the name of God as a verb and noun from this time and forever, with the permission of the distinguished people present, let us bless. You know, the power over this place is Alhinu. He of whose we have eaten. And others say, blessed is the power over this place. In, you know, if there's 10 or more people that are male, that are 13, and he of whose we have eaten and through whose goodness we live. And those who haven't eaten at that point, blessed is he. And, if there's 10 or more, the deity over this place, and blessed is his name continually forever. And then the leader says again, blessed is, if there's 10 or more, deity over this place, he of whose we have eaten and through whose goodness we live. Blessed is he, and blessed is his name, because we don't have anything, there is no power, except as far as God gives permission. And so whoever leads says the blessings, the Barakat Hamazun, Baruch atah Yahweh Alheinu Melech Haolam, Hazun at Haolam, Klu, Bethubu, Butchin, Butchsed, Wub Huwa, Natan, Lechem, Lekal, Bashir Ki, Laulam, Chistu, Wub Thubu, Hagdul, Tamid La Chisser, Lanu, Wal Yichser, Lanu, Mazun, Laulam, Wad Babur, Shamu, Hagdul Ki Hwa, Alzun, Wamparnas, Likal, Wamtheb Likal, Wamkeen, Mazun Likal, Barutiu, Asher, Bara, Barukatah Yahweh, Hazan at Hakal. And people respond, Amen. Blessed are you, God is a verb and noun, the deity over this place, king of all the realms, who nourishes the entire of the realms. In his goodness with grace and with kindness and mercy, he gives nourishment to all flesh, for his kindness is eternal. Psalm 136:25. And though his great goodness, and through his great goodness, we never lacked, and may we never lacked. Well, we never lacked in terms of what we needed to make the right choice. Anyways, nourishment for all eternity, for the sake of his great name, because he who God nourishes and sustains all and benefits all, and he prepares food for all of his creatures, which he has created. And the leader especially says, blessed are you, God is a verb and noun, who nourishes all. And the others state in the affirmative. The Barakat hearts is the blessing of the land. Gudah luk Yahweh Alhinu al Shah Nuchlet Labutinu Arts Chimdah Thuba Orchiba Wal Shah What's Atnu Yahweh Alhinu Marts Matsrim Wabditanu Mabit Abdim Wal Britak Shchtamat Bab Shurnu Wal Turtuk Shulmudtanu Wal Chakik Shah Wood Atnu wal chiam chun which said shachunatnu wal akilat mazun shata zan wumpernas autanu tamid buckle yum wubkul at wubkul shah. We thank you, God is a bourbon noun, the deity of this place, because you have given to the place of our ancestors a heritage, something desirable, good, and spacious. Because you have removed us, God is a bourbon noun, the deity of this place, from the land of Egypt, and you redeemed us from the house of bondage for your covenant, which you sealed in our flesh, for your law, which you've taught us, for your commandments, which you have made known to us, for life, grace, and loving kindness, which you granted us, and for the provision of food with which you nourish and sustain us constantly, every day, in every season, and every hour. And if it is on Chanuk or Purim, wal Hansim, wal Haprakan, wal Hagburut, wal Het Shuaut, wal Ham Lachmut, Shashit, Labutinu, Bimim, Hehem, Bazmum, Huzzah. And for the miracles, and for the salvation, and for the mighty deeds, and for the victories and the battles which you performed, for the place of our ancestors in those days at this time. And if it's on Chanukah, Bimi Matihu Bun Yuchnan Kahan Gadul Cheshmune Wubniu Kashamada Malkut Yun Hershah Al Amak Yashral La Shakicham Tortuk Wal Habiram Machki Ratsunak Wata Birchmeek Herbim Amdut Laham Bat Sartam Ripet at Ribam Dunt at Dinam Nakmat at Nakmatam Masrat Gaburim Bid Sholshim Werbim Bid Mathim Wubmaim Bid Thahurim Warshayim Bid Tzadikim Wazdim Bid Ausaki Turatak Wok Ashit Shum Gadul Wakdush Baulimak Walamak Yashral Ashit Tishwah Gadula Waprakan Kachum Haza Watcher Kun Bow Kanik Ladbir Bituk Wapnu at Hikluk with Haru at Makdashuk Wahdaliku Narut Batsrut Kachuk Wakbau Shamunat Yami Chanka Alu Lahudut Walhulal Limshuk Hagdul. And in the days of Matisyahu, the son of Yochanan, the high priest, the Hasmonean, and his sons, when the wicked great kingdom rose up against your people Israel, and to make them forget your Torah, and compel them to stray from the statutes of your will, you in your great mercy stood up for them in the time of their distress, and took their grievances, and judged their claim, and avenged their wrong. Jeremiah 51:36. You delivered the strong into the hands of the weak, the many into the hands of the few, the impure into the hands of the pure, the wicked into the hands of the righteous, and the careless into the hands of the disciplined. Students of your law, for yourself, you made a great and holy name in your world, and for your people, the upright of God, you worked a great victory. 1 Samuel 19:5. And salvation is this very day thereafter. Your children came into the Holy of Holies of your house, and cleansed your temple, and purified the sight of your holiness, and kindled lights in the courtyards of the sanctuary, and they established these 8 days of the dedication to express thanks and praise to your great name. And let us remember with that what in the 600s, I forget what year it was, they de-garbagified the place and opened more of the Temple Mount in Jerusalem for worship. And October, the week, October 7th, 2023, there was also a more openness, like not since 1967, to worshiping on the Temple Mount. Be Me, or was it the day after or something? I forget which day of the week, but the week, the Friday, Saturday. Be Me, Murdki, Waster, Bashushan, Habira, Kesh Ahmed, Aliham, Haman, Hershah, Bakash, La Shamid, Lahrab, Walabad, At Kul, He Hudin, Manar, Wad Zakan, Thuf, Wanshim, Bium, Achid, Bashlu Shah, Asher, Lachdush, Shanim, Asher, Huwa, Chadesh, Adur, Washalom, the Booz, Wata, Birchmeek, Herbim, Haprat at Atstu, Waklaklat at Machshabtu, Washabut, Lu Gamulu, Brashu, Watlu, Autu, Wat Banu al Hats. And so Esther 3:13 is what we start with there. But in the days of Marduk lives and Ishtar in Shushan, the capital, where Haman, not the Haman in the Quran, the wicked rose up against them and sought to destroy, to slay, and exterminate all the Jews, young and old, infants and women, on the same day, on the 13th of the 12th month, which is the month of Adar, and to plunder their possessions. And that's not at all the Palestinian cause. Thank you very much. And, then we continue with further blessing. But you, in your abundant mercy, abrogated his counsel and frustrated his intentions and caused his design to return upon his own head, and they hanged him on the gallows. Okay, that sounds like that's still quoting from the book of Esther. And so that is the thing said on Purim. And another blessing. Wal Hakal Yahweh Alhinu Anchanu Mudim Luk Woodburkim Autuk Yitburk Shemuk Bapikol Chi Tamid Laulam Wad Kektub Waklet Washbat Wabrukat at Yahweh Al-Hik Al-Hartz Hathba Asher Natan Luk Baruch Atah Yahweh Al-Hartz Wal Hamazun. Amen. For all, God is a verb and noun, the deity of this place. We thank and bless you. May your name be blessed by the mouth of all the living continuously for all eternity, as it is written, and ye shall eat, and ye shall be satisfied, and ye shall bless. God is verb and noun, the deity that tames. For the good land which he gave you, and Deuteronomy 8:10, and then the leader continues, blessed are you, God is a verb and noun, for the land and for the nourishment, and others state in the affirmative. Rachim Yahweh Alheinu Al Yisrael Amak Wal Yerushalayim Ayrak Wal Tzion Mashkun Kabudak Wal Malkut Beat Dude Mashichuk Wal Habit Hagdul Wahadush Shankra Shemuk Al-Yu Al-Hinu Ambinu Ranu Zunu Pernusnu Waklaklanu Waharuyichnu Wahruch Lanu Yahweh Alhinu Mahrah Mukul Tsrutinu wana al Tetzrikanu Yahwa Alhainu La Lidi Matnut Bashur Wadum Wala Lidi Hulwatam Ki Liduk Hamlah Haptucha Hakdusha Wahrachba Shala Nabush Wala Nablum Laulam Wad. Have mercy. God is a verb and noun. Over this place, upon the upright of God, the people that are tamed, on Jerusalem, your city, on the shining example, the resting place of your glory, on the monarchy of the house of David, your anointed, and on the great and holy house upon which your name is called, God as a verb and noun, the provider of our place. Tend us, nourish us, sustain us, support us, relieve us. God as a verb and noun, our God. Grant us speedily relief from all our troubles. Please make us not needy. God as a verb and noun is the God over this place. Of the gifts of the human hands are of their loans, but only of your hand that is full, open, holy, generous, that we feel not the inner shame, nor be humiliated forever and ever. And if it is the Friday sunset to the Saturday sunset, you add Ratsa wa Chalitsnu Yahwa Alhinu Bamtsutak Wab Matsut Yum Hambi I Hashput Hagdul Waqadush Hazaki Yum Zahgadul Waqdush Hawa Lapnik Lashput Bu Wal Nuch Bu Bahba Kamtut Ratsunuk Wab Ratsunuk Hanich Lanu Yahwa Alhenu Shalah Taha Tsra Wigun Wansha Biyum Manuchtanu Wahranu Yahwa Alhenu Benchamat Tsayun Iruk Wabanin Yerushalim Lair Kachuk Ki Ata Hawa Bal Hishuwat Wabal Hunchamut. May it please you, God is a verb and noun, deity of this place, give us rest through your commandments, through the commandments of the seventh day, this great and holy Sabbath. For this day is great and holy before you to rest on it, and be content on it, in love as ordained by your will. May it be your will, God is a verb and noun, the deity over this place, that there be no distress, grief, or lament this day of our satisfaction. And show us, God is a verb and noun, the deity over this place, the consolation of the shining example, your city, and the rebuilding of the city of peace, the city of holiness, for you are the master of salvation, the master of consolations. Now, that, of course, is something that was already done by the time the Ashkenazi and the Sephardic existed as Jewish communities. Well, I mean as labels for the Jewish community. If it is the first of the month, the sighting of the waxing crescent starts the month. Or other festivals, there's the adding of Alhinu, Walhi, Abutinu, Yala, Wiba, Wiya, Wira, Wirtza, Wishma, Wiqad, Wizkur, Zagrunu, Wabqadunu, Wazkrun, Abutinu, Wazkurun, Mashyach, Bandud, Abduk, Wazkrun, Yerushalim, Ayr, Qadshuk, Wazkrun, Kol Amak, Beat Yashral, Lepnik, Leplitha, Lathuba, Lachun, Walchesed, Walrachmim, Lachiyim, Walshalom, Biyum. The deity of this place and deity of the place of the ancestors, may the rise, come, reach, be noted, favorable, heard, considered, remembered. The remembrance and the considerations of ourselves, the remembrance of the place of the ancestors, the remembrance of the anointed, the son of David, but Bun can also refer to the intelligence. So the intelligence of that beloved, right, dude, your servant, the remembrance of the city of peace, the city of holiness, the remembrance of your entire people, the family of the upright of God, or the house of the upright of God. It can be in a non-ancestral sort of way of thinking about it. For you, for deliverance, for goodness, grace, kindness, and for compassion, for life, and for peace on this day of Rosh Hashanah, the first of the month, Chug Hamtsut, the pilgrimage of the passing over, Chug Hashbawat, on the booths are Haskurun, the first of the 7th month, and Hamtsut is a bread. So Passover is also the bread. Oh wait, Shavuot. Oh, is that Pentecost? Yeah, Shavuot is Chug Haskut, the pilgrimage of the Booths Festival, Hashmini Chug Hatzret, and Shemini Etzrez and Shimkas Torah. I don't remember exactly when those are at the moment. And Hazah Zakranu Yahweh Alheinu, Bu Lathuba Wabkatnu Bu Labraka, Wahush Yanu Bu Lachiyam, Wabdber Yeshua Yurchmim Chus Wachenu Wurchum Alinu Wahushyanu Ki Alik Aininu Ki Al. And if it's the first of the 7th month, you add mulk. And then whenever Chanun Wurchum Ata. Remember us on it. God is a verb and noun, deity of dwelling. For goodness, consider us on it for blessing, and help us on it for life in the matter of salvation and compassion. Be gracious and compassionate with us and help us, for our eyes are turned to you, because you are the deity of this place. Be gracious and compassionate, and you add the word king if it's the first of the 7th month. And Nehemiah 9:31. And if it's somebody that, if there's mourning going on, people will say the comfort, oh God, is a verb and noun. And I think we're going to say this at the end. Wabna Yerushalayim Ayer Hakdash Bamhara Biminu Baruch Atah Yahweh Buna Birchmew Yerushalayim Amen. Amen. Rebuild the city of peace. The holy city. Soon in our days, blessed are you, God is verb and noun, who rebuilds the city of peace in his mercy. The affirmative, and the people repeat in the, that it's being established. And the Hathub Wahmathib, the 4th blessing of God's goodness. Well, other words, the blessing of God's goodness is the 4th blessing. Okay. Baruch atah Yahweh Alheinu Melech Haolam Hal Abinu Melkanu Adirnu Buranu Gwalnu Yutzranu Adushnu Adush Yaaqub Ru'anu Ru'ah Yashral Hamluk Hathub Wahmathib Lakol Shabkol Yum Wyom Hawa Hathib Hawa Mathib Hawa Yithib Lanu Hawa Lanu Hawa Gumlanu Hawa Yagmalnu Lad Lichen Wal Chesed Wal Ruchmim Wal Ruch Hatzlah Watzlicha Berka Wishwa Nachma Pernasa Waklikla Warchmim Wachiyam Washlum Wakal Thub Wamkol Thub Laulam Al Yichisranu. Amen. Blessed are you, God is a verb and noun, the power over this place, the King of all the realms, and the God of the place of our ancestors, and the King of the place, and the rock of the place, and the evolver of the place, the redeemer of the place, the maker of the place, the holy of the place, holy of Jacob, well, who Jacob sanctified, our shepherd, the shepherd of the upright of God, the King who is good, who does good for all, every single day. He did good, he does good, and he will do good for us. He was bountiful with us, he'll be bountiful with us, and he'll forever be bountiful with us. He was bountiful. He is with grace and with kindness and mercy and relief, salvation, success, blessing, hope, consolation, sustenance, support. And the leader by himself says, mercy, life, peace, and all good, and of all good things, may he never deprive us. So when basically the general form is the leader says the last verse or the last part of the formulas. Harchman Hawa Yamluk Alinu Laulam Wad Harchman Hawa Yitberk Bushmim Wabarts Harchman Hawa Yishtabich Ladur Durim Witpar Banu Lad Wal Nutzich Nutzchim Wheat Hadder Banu Lad Walaulami Aulamim Harchman Hawa Yepernsanu Bakbud Harchman Hawa Yashbur Alnu Mal Swarnu Wahwa Ulikanu Kumiyut Lartsnu Harchman Hawa Yishluch Lanu Burka Murba Babit Haza Wal Shulchan Zah Shaklanu Aliu Harchman Hawa Yishluch Lanu At Alihu Handbia Zakur Lathub Weepshur Lanu Bashurut Thubut Yishwaut Wanchemut. The compassionate one, may he reign over this place forever. The compassionate one, he is blessed in heaven and on earth. The compassionate one, may he be praised throughout all the generations. May he be glorified through us forever to the ultimate ends, and be honored through us forever, for all eternity. The compassionate one, may he sustain in respect. The compassionate one, may he break the yoke of the oppression from our necks and guide us erect to our land. The compassionate one, may he send us abundant blessing to the house and upon this table which we have eaten. The compassionate one, may he send on us Elijah the prophet. He is remembered for good, and to proclaim to us good tidings, salvation, and consolations. Now, these sorts of invocations that ask for a specific thing, it's not the same as the people who would, worship the saints and the angels directly. But it might be better to say that God, do your will, regardless of, the inflection, right? And Barakos 46a, and the Shulchan Aruch, Orak Chaim 201, and there's a phrase that isn't generally used, but Yahi Ratsun Shalah Yabush Wallah Yaklem Bal Habit Haza La Balam Haza Wallah Balam Haba Witzlich Bakul Nuxu We You Nuxu Mutzlachim Wak Rubim La Yer Wal Yeshluth Shathan Bum Asha Yemu Wal Yizdukduk Lepnu Shum Dubber Chatha Wa Rahur Aun Mata Wad Aldam. Mention of Satan and the afterlife and that sort of thing tends to be something that has fallen out of use. So Shathan is not the same as Satan, the adversary, but it's the continual scourge. So it comes to the same, right? Because it's not a misspelling, it's there for a reason. May it be God's will that this host isn't shamed or embarrassed in the world or the world to come. Okay, see, afterlife. May he be successful in all his dealings. May his dealings be successful and conveniently close at hand. May no evil impediment reign over the handiwork, and may no semblance of sin or iniquitous thought attach itself to him from this time forward. So the evil impediment, so the continual scourge in the work, and people who eat by them, in a table by themselves. Harchman Hwa Yibruk Auti Wat Ashti Bali Wat Sarai Wat Kol Asher Lee, the compassionate one, may he bless me. And people either say, and my wife, or husband. That's the difference here. Ashri versus Bali. And then they say, and my children, and all that is mine. And guests would recite, and the children that are at the child's table, they would say, Harchman Hawa Yibruk at Abi Muri Bal Habit Haza Wat Ami Murti Balt Habit Haza Autum Wat Beatum Wat Sram Wat Kol Asher Lahum. And remember, Baal is household master. The compassionate one, may he bless my father, my teacher. That part would be Abi Muri, is in parentheses, the master of this house, and Ami Murti, my mother, my teacher, lady of this house, them, their house, their family, and all that is theirs. And both groups would say, Outnu wat kul asher lanu kamu shun tebraku abutinu Abraham Yitzchak Yaequb Bakol Makol Kol Kun Yibruk Altanu Kolnu Yichud Babraka Sholma Wun Amr Amen. Ours and all that's ours, just as our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, were blessed in everything, from everything, with everything, because of their use, right? Genesis 24:1. So may he bless us together with a perfect blessing, and let us say that we affirm it. Bamrum Yilmadu Aliham Walinu Zakut Shadha Lam Shimrat Shalom Wansha Barakah Mat Yahweh Watzdaqa Malhi Yashanu Wan Mutza Chun Washkul Thub Waini Alhim Wadam. And on high, may merit be placed upon them and upon us for a safeguard for peace, and may we receive a blessing from God as verb and noun, and just kindness from the God of the salvation of this place, and find favor and good understanding in the view of divinity and the clay beings. So Proverb 3:4. And the part that I said before is the combination Genesis 24:1, 27:33, 33:11. And there is a Herchman bit for a circumcision festival. And then people would say that if they're doing the ritual genital mutilation, or they've done that, we'll get into that at another point somewhere else. On the Sabbath, Harchman Hawa Yinchilanu Yum Shuklu Shabbat Wamnucha Achiya Halamim. The compassionate one of this place, may he cause us to inherit the day which will be completely a Sabbath and a rest day for eternal life. If it's the first of the month, Harchman Hawa Yitzdush Alinu at Hachdush Hasa Lathuba Wolburka. The compassionate one, May ye invigorate upon this place the month for goodness and for blessing. For other festivals, Harchman, Hawa, Ginchilanu, Yum, Shuklu, Thub. The Compassionate One may cause the inheritance of the time upon this place, which is totally good. On the first of the seventh month, add Harchman, Hawa, Yichdush, Alinu, at Hashna, Hazat, Nathuba, Wolburka. The Compassionate One, may he inaugurate this year upon this place for goodness and for blessing. For Sukkos, add Harchman, Hawa, Yakim, Lanu, at Sukkot, the Weed, Huntpult. The Compassionate One, may he establish for us the fallen booth of David. Well, not for us, but for this place. So it's making it beyond the person, right? And for Hanukkah or Purim, Harchman, Hawa, Yasha, Lanu, Nasim, and Palaut, Kasher, Asha, Labutinu, Bimim, Haham, Bezman, Hasa. The Compassionate One, may he perform for this place miracles and wonders as he performed for the place of our ancestors in those days at the time. Harchman, Hawa, Yizkanu, Limut, Hamshich, Walchia, Howlam, Ba, Magdul. If it's a weekday, and Magdul, if it's the Saturday, the first of the month, or a festival. Yeshwat, Malku, Washa, Chesed, Shi, Chu, Ladud, Wolzrau, Ad, Aulam, Asha, Shalom, Barumyu, Hawa, Yasha, Shalom, Alinu, Walkul, Yashral, Wamru, Aman. The Compassionate One, may he make us worthy of the days of the anointed and the life of the world to come. If it's a weekday, he who makes great the salvations of his king. If it's the first of the month, a festival, or a Saturday, Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, he who is a tower of salvations to his king. And does kindness for his, and regardless, we say, and who does kindness for his anointed, to David, the descendants forever. Psalm 18:51. And David's booth, that verse for Sukkos, Amos 9:11. He who makes peace in his heights, may he make peace upon us forever and upon all the upright of God. Now respond in the affirmative. Yurau at Yahweh, Qul Yaequb Nusach Ashkenazi Kapirim Rashu Rabu Would Rishi Yahweh La Yitzru Kolthub Hudu Lehwa Ki Thub Ki Laulam Chasdu Putuch at Yidak Wum Shabya Lukal Chi Ratsun Baruch Hagbar Asher Yibthuch Bihwa Wahya Yahwa Mabthachu Nar Hiyati Gum Zaknati Wala Rati Tadik Nazab was Rao Mamkash Lachum Yahwa Az Lamu Yatun Yahwa Yabruk at Amu Bashlum. Fear marks in regard to God as verb and noun. The Holy One going out at the Holy Ones. For there is no deprivation for his reverent ones. Young lions may want and hunger, but those who seek God as a verb and noun won't lack any good. Psalm 34, 10-11, and that previous blessing that I said, it's also included part of 2 Samuel 22:51, in addition to Psalm 18:51. But we continue here, give thanks to God as a verb and noun, for he is good, his kindness endures forever. Psalm 136:1. You open your hand and satisfy the desire of every living thing. Psalm 145:16. Blessed is the person who trusts in God as a verb and noun, then God as a verb and noun will be his security. Jeremiah 17:7, kind of like Isaiah 40, verse 1, is a conditional thing, right? I was a youth and have aged, and I have not seen a righteous man forsaken, with all his children begging for bread. Psalm 37:25. I don't know, you could gospel of prosperity that. God as a verb and noun will give might to his people. God as a verb and noun will bless his people with peace. 29:11. And the compensatory blessings. Barkut Lami Sheshkuch. And if there's forgetting with the Sabbath blessing, Baruch atah Yahweh Alheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Shabtut Lam Nucha Lamu Yishral Bahbat Laut Wal Borit Baruch atah Yahweh Makdash Hashbat. Blessed are you, God as a verb and noun, deity of this place, king of all the realms, who gave Sabbaths for contentment to the people, Israel with love, for a sign and for a covenant. Blessed are you, God as a verb and noun, who sanctifies the Sabbath. Now, I would agree that the Israelites, when it was time for a national message, were definitely commanded the Sabbath. Now, if it's the first of the month, Baruch atah Yahweh Alheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Rashi Hachim Lamu Yisrael Leskrun. Blessed are you, God is verb and noun, the deity of the place, the king of the universe, who gave new moons to his people, the upright of God in remembrance. And the sacred month still starts like that. And if you forget the Ritzai or the Yela Viavo on the first of the month that falls on the Sabbath, you say Baruch Atah Yahweh Alheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Shabtut Lamnucha Lamu Yisrael Bahba Laut Wolberit Warashi Chachim Lazkurun Baruch atah Yahweh Makdash Hashbat Wishral Urashi Chachim. Blessed are you, God is a verb and noun, deity of this place, sovereign of the realms, who gave Sabbaths for contentment to his people, the upright of God, with love, for a sign and for a covenant, and new moons and for remembrance. Blessed are you, God is a verb and noun, who sanctifies the Sabbath, the upright of God, and the new moons. And if one forgot the Yala Weba on a festival, Baruch atah Yahweh Alheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Yum Yum Thubim Lamu Yashral Lashun Wal Shimcha At Yum. Blessed are you, God is a verb and noun, deity over the realms, king of the universe, deity of presence, king of the universe, who gave festivals to his people, for Israel, for happiness, for gladness. This festival, this day of Chug Hamtzat, the pilgrimage of bread, Chug Hashbaut, the pilgrimage of the weeks, Chug Haskut, the pilgrimage of booths, Hashmini Chug Hatzrat, Shemini Hatzrat, Shemkas Torah. Okay, so Hashmini, I don't remember what these two words mean, but it says a pilgrimage nonetheless. Matzos, Shavuos, Shokat, Shemini, Etzrez. Whichever one of those is the case. Chazah, Baruch atah Yahweh, Makdash Yisrael, Wahzamnim. Blessed are you, God is a verb and noun, who sanctifies the Sabbath, the upright of God, and the seasons. And if it's the festival of the pilgrimage of the bread, Chug Hamtsut, the pilgrimage of the weeks, Chug Hashbaut, the pilgrimage of the booths, Chug Haskut, are the Shemini are the Atzra pilgrimage. Hush Mini Chug Hatzrat. Hazah Baruch Atah Hawa Makdash Hashbat Wishral Wahzamnim. Blessed are you, God is a verb and noun. The sanctifies the Sabbath, Israel and the seasons. And if one forgets in the first of the 7th month, Baruch atah Yahweh Alheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Yam Thubim Lamu Yashral At Yum Hazkrun Hazah Baruch atah Yahweh Makdash Yashral Wiyum Hazkrun. Blessed are you, God is a verb and noun. The power of presence, King of the universe, who gave festivals to his people, Israel. And on this day of remembrance, blessed are you, God is a verb and noun, who sanctifies the upright of God on the day of remembrance. So the people who have joined, it's not just your people, it's the people who have joined. It's very particular. Baruch atah Yahweh Adheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Shabtut Lemnutcha Lamu Yashral Bahba Laut Walbrit Wimim Thubim Lishral At Yum Hazkrun Hazah Baruch atah Yahweh Makdash Hashbat Wishral Wim Hazkrun. Blessed are you, God is a verb and noun, the power of this place, the sovereign of the realms, who gave the Sabbaths for contentment to his people, with love and for a sign and a covenant and festivals to Israel. This day of remembrance, blessed are you, God is a verb and noun, who sanctifies the Sabbath, the upright of God, and the day of remembrance. And if one forgets the Ritzai and the Yela Yayu on the 1st of the 7th month, and it falls on the Sabbath, they would say that as well. And